Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and just want to give an update. I haven't posted a video in over a month, I believe. I think my last one was my mid-year freak out book tag, and a couple things went on. I was busy doing some reading for my fall schoolwork, so that took up a lot of my reading time, and then got sick and still kind of on the tail end of that. But want to come in and just give a quick update. Was able to get some pleasure reading in the middle of all the school reading. Uh, One of the, I think I talked about some of the ones I was finishing up on my mid-year review. But I did go on to finish Stephen King's The Running Man, which really enjoyed. Didn't realize just how much I know there's the movie and it's very different from the movie, but didn't realize how ahead of its time this was in terms of things like Hunger Games and just this idea of somebody in a very real life or death situation while the whole world watches for entertainment. So very great little read. Again, not the horror type story that you might expect from Stephen King. So again, if you're not a horror fan, this would definitely fit more into the dystopian, kind of sci-fi type adventure. I encourage you to pick it up. Really enjoyed The Running Man by Stephen King. The other one I just finished, which was amazing. Really didn't. I actually won this on Goodreads, a giveaway there, and knew nothing about it headed in, but got the book and a bookmark and a little enamel pin, which wasn't expecting. Showed up in the mail one day. Came highly touted. Was recommended on the front cover by Stephen King. On the back, Joe Hill as well gave his recommendation to it. Paul Tremblay. So kind of expecting some good things. And that is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. I give this one 5 stars. This is a book where you really don't know what's happening until the very very end, and there's times where you think you know what's happening, but then you realize I don't know what's happening. So basically, I really don't want to say too much because I feel like anything I say is going to be a potential spoiler for this book, and kind of the less you know, the better. And so I will just say that a little girl goes missing. There's a man named Ted who is really seen by the family as the prime suspect who has her. And Ted really reminds me, if you read Nosferatu, really reminds me of Bing Partridge. That's just who I have in my head the whole time. So the sister is determined. This is 10 years after the little girl disappears. This is 10 years later, and the sister is obsessed with finding her missing little sister. And this outstanding twists and turns. I think it raises awareness of a very important issue. Won't say what that is. But yes, again, this one's going to keep you guessing till the very end. So highly recommend The Last House on Needless Street. There are some trigger warnings. They do talk about issues. Suicide is discussed. Obviously, child abduction is discussed. It deals a lot with trauma and abuse, and so just be aware of that heading in. But outstanding book. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. There was a point when I was about to stop reading because it just got to be too disturbing. But I decided I was going to press on just a little bit, and I'm very glad I did. Uh, so, yeah, I wish I could say more, but I really don't want to spoil anything. But this was very much worth the read. Highly recommend The Last House on Needless Street. That brings me to my current read, which is going to take just a little bit to get through. But while I've been sick, has given me a little bit of downtime to not only work on finishing up some of my school reading for my doctoral program, but also to get some pleasure reading in. And so I'm finally reading The Wheel of Time, The Eye of the World, the first book in The Wheel of Time. And now that the trailer is out for the Amazon series, for I think it premieres in November, if I'm not mistaken. So that kind of put a fire under me to finally get this going. And really, I'd started it a while back and got about 50 pages in and just wasn't gripping me. And it turns out I kind of gave up on it about 10 pages too soon, because once I picked it up and got about another 10 pages in, that's where the action started, and I've really been hooked in ever since then. And I'm on page 207, chapter 15. So really enjoying this so far. Look forward to following this journey, and we'll likely just continue on with book 2 and 3 and continue on. But at least I'll be able to watch the series when it comes out, because I'll finish this book. And I think from people I've watched on YouTube, it sounds like maybe there's some stuff that gets a little bit into book 2. So maybe I'll try to get that done before the series comes out as well. But October, I really want to carve out October, Halloween. I really want to carve out time to finally read It by Stephen King. It's been on my shelf waiting, kind of marked out. October's got to be the perfect time to read that. So get this one done, see what else I can fit in here in September, and then October 1st, want to get into It. So that's what's been going on. Again, I do apologize. Many of you had begun to follow the channel, and then I disappeared for several weeks. Just got really inundated with some school reading, and then came down sick, and that's taken up the past week. But coming out of it, and but just wanted to share those 3 titles with you, 2 of which I finished, and the other one I am currently in the middle of. So again, obviously, I've enjoyed everything Stephen King so far. So The Running Man, yeah, definitely encourage you to read that. But Last House on Needless Street, so far, this is one of the surprises of the year so far. So, man, I think, I don't know if it's come out. This was a pre-release edition. It says it comes out in September, so sometime this month. If it's not already out, it should be out. So keep your eye open for Last House on Needless Street. If you enjoy horror or thrillers, I really think you'll enjoy it. Very unexpected twists and turns. So that's it for now, and I will certainly try not to be away as long. Thank you, everybody who watches. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed, liked, referred a friend, whatever. Really appreciate. I know I'm new here on BookTube, but appreciate all of the support and interaction. I've really enjoyed it. One other thing before I go. I forgot the other book that I did read. It seemed like I was forgetting something. Was The Great Gatsby. My daughter had to read that for school, and so I wanted to buddy read that with her. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm just not a classics guy, but if you've read The Great Gatsby and loved it, tell me in the comments below what you enjoyed about it. Maybe it'll help my appreciation of it. It was fine. I think I gave it 3 stars. It didn't knock my socks off, but it didn't bore me either, so it was okay. But yeah, when you think about these great American novels, that always seems to come up in conversation, and from that regard, I was a little underwhelmed. So yeah, if you love Great Gatsby, let me know down below what you loved about it. Maybe help me have a better appreciation for it. And with that, since I tried The Picture of Dorian Gray earlier in the year and DNF'd it, tell me down below if you've read The Picture of Dorian Gray and what you loved about it, and maybe I'll pick it back up and see if I can finish this time. So again, thanks so much. Look forward to any interaction with you guys. Hope you're doing well. Stay safe, be well, and we'll see you next time. Take care.